for tbreak.com. We have a special guest for you today. We have got Mr. Nadeem Khanzadah from Jumbo. Nadeem, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and Jumbo, and what do you do at Jumbo?
Yeah. Jumbo, as most consumers would know, has been the preeminent distributor and retailer of consumer electronics product in this market. We've been here for over 35 years now, and we're one of the first to actually open retail stores in the UAE. With the evolution of the retail market in UAE, Jumbo has always been at the forefront of adapting to consumer lifestyles and offering them what they require and what they desire in a retail store format. Currently, we operate 26 stores across UAE, across all 7 Emirates of the UAE, and I currently head the Jumbo retail chain in the UAE. What makes Jumbo different from most of our competitors is the overall consumer experience at Jumbo. I mean, we know that consumers do not have a lot of time, but at the same time they need attention. For a high-ticket purchase like consumer electronics, what they seek is two factors: information and assurance. Information is like it suggests, information on the product, on the features, applications, benefits, prices, etc. And assurance that this is the best product which fits their needs, because every customer is different, every customer's needs are different. And post-purchase, if there were to be a problem, then they need somebody who would take care of all their requirements. And that is where Jumbo scores over most of our competition, because most of the customers, or I'd say an overwhelming majority of our customers, trust Jumbo when they make an electronics purchase. It gives them peace of mind. So that's the biggest differentiating factor at Jumbo. When you come into a Jumbo Electronics store, the ambience, the atmosphere, the knowledge of the sales staff who are trained not to hassle the customer, but to understand what his needs are and then present to him a solution. Because what we believe is, and what we instill in our salespeople is that we don't sell products, we help you buy. And this is the mantra with which we try to live by in our day-to-day operations at the sales level. So when you come to a Jumbo Electronics store, you will never be hassled into buying or pushed into buying a particular product. Our executives will always try to understand what your need is and then present to you a solution which they feel best suits your needs. So that, I would say, is what differentiates Jumbo from the rest.
I'll agree with you on the peace of mind aspect, because I remember about 3 years back I had purchased a Sony digital camera for my wife from Jumbo, and unfortunately for some reason there was some kind of issue with it. Took it back the following day. This was at the Mall of the Emirates branch. Within about half an hour, it was replaced with a brand new piece. So that was quite a good experience. I mean, people took it inside, they checked the camera out, and they realized that there was something wrong with it, and on the spot issued me, a unit that was brand new, fresh, and that worked quite well. So yeah, I mean, I'll agree with you as far as peace of mind is concerned.
Yeah.
The customer feels quite comfortable buying from Jumbo. Great, excellent stuff. Now, traditionally, Jumbo has been associated with Sony. I mean, when you think of Jumbo, the first thing that I would think of, and I'm sure a lot of older generation would think of, would be Sony. But you guys have come a long way. You're 35 years old, as you mentioned. So just tell us a little bit about that aspect of your journey.
We, of course, like most of the consumers know, we started off as the distributor of Sony products in the UAE, and we still are the exclusive distributor of Sony products in UAE and one of the largest in the world. Our association with Sony has been very deep, continues to be very deep. It's our most preeminent partner in the overall Jumbo business. We started the retail stores with being Sony showrooms initially. This was in the late 70s when we initially kicked off. And for a large length of time, we were essentially Sony-centric in terms of what we offered the consumers. But with the advent of telecom, consumer telecom as an industry, and then consumer IT as an industry, we looked at what the consumers needed at that time, and we felt that the need of the hour was that we needed to offer them more in telecom and more in IT. And over the last 7 or 8 years, we've become probably the foremost destination for consumers for buying telephony products and for buying IT products also. A large majority of our customers are actually are the technology seekers, early adopters who buy whenever a product is launched initially, and of course in the mainstream we've been able to carve a great niche in terms of the product offering that we offer in telecom and in IT. And today we offer these products across almost 95% of our stores.
Speaking purely from your experience, what do you think is the next big thing? I mean, we've got smartphones that, huge market, laptops that went big, tablets are sort of selling a lot right now. Where do you think, we're headed in the next year or two? What do you think as probably the segment of IT, consumer IT, that is going to phenomenally expand?
As you correctly mentioned, this industry works on the technology change, and consumers are looking always at what products are new, what new technology is coming into the market, and how it benefits us. If you've seen the last 3 or 4 years, there have been some major game-changing technologies which have propelled this market. Tablets is the latest one, of course. Till about a year ago, there were no tablets in the market, and most of the consumers didn't even feel a need to have a product like a tablet. But then Apple came with this breakthrough product, and now it's almost become a part of every individual's lifestyle. And the best part about the tablets is that the initial fear was it would cannibalize into PC sales, but that's not happened. It's a completely differentiated product, fulfilling a very different need. And while the laptop sales have been increasing, tablets have grown phenomenally, and it's almost become part of every customer's lifestyle. Similarly, smartphones, which have gradually changed from being a voice call only phone 10 years ago to what a smartphone can do now. It's as good as a personal computer. So these technologies have changed the way the consumers function in their day-to-day lives. The next big technology probably could be 3D TV without glasses. One of the barriers at this moment to 3D TV is the need for consumers to wear glasses when they watch TV. And once that goes off, and there is obviously R&D being done on that, and once that goes off, that would actually again change how we look at 3D TVs. Apart from that, the integration of smartphones, tablets, and PCs, ultrabooks which are coming out in the next few months. So these are some of the technologies which we know about, which are going to change. But apart from that, there is a lot of work going on, and we'll be surprised at what comes out in the next 1 year.
Well, GITEX is right around the corner. In fact, just starting in the next few days. Could you tell us what are Jumbo's plans for GITEX?
GITEX, of course, has been one of the biggest events for Jumbo, and we've been partnering with GITEX since its inception. We've been a key partner with them, and as one of the foremost retailers at the GITEX shopper. Like every year, we have the biggest space and a very prime location at GITEX shopper. Our offers for GITEX in the last few years have grown phenomenally, and this year we are offering with every laptop a 500 GB hard drive, a portable hard drive, a printer, an antivirus, an office software, a mouse, a carry case. So essentially everything that a consumer would wish to buy when he, as an attachment when he buys a laptop.
With any laptop?
With any laptop. And we're giving it absolutely free to consumers. So in terms of value offer to the consumers, GITEX is an event like no other. In no part of the world do you actually see consumers get this kind of a value. And consumers love it. And that's why they throng to GITEX. And as we say, GITEX is Jumbo, Jumbo is GITEX.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time, Nadeem. It was a pleasure talking to you. And best of luck with GITEX and Jumbo.
Thank you.